Everybody in the group called Partners had been bullied. So we came up and said, look, we want to go around the schools and teach the schools how to stop being bullied. So we decided to put on a show called Sticks and Stones.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Top.
Leave me alone.
Smitty.
Leave me alone. Leave me
Right
alone.
back.
Sometimes you call people names, don't you?
Leave me alone.
Pizza face.
Names will hurt you.
Tina.
Names are very, very hurtful.
That's so rich.
First time was, I think, my third day at my new school. I got pushed around because I was quite big. That they thought, they obviously thought, let's have a go at him because he's big. Then on the second day after getting bullied, they punched me, and it happened for a few weeks, and then it's punching, kicking, verbal abuse, looks, walking home, walking to school, breaks, lunch. I even tried to join a chess club just so that I could stay indoors for like just every other day. I didn't like it. They just take it like seagulls to bread.
I mean, my mum had called them endless times, and I'd spoke to people, but they didn't seem to really realise what it was actually doing to me. And I think it's really hard to explain that, because not a lot of people understand how it really feels. I got quite upset and would just cry a lot, really, so I think it can affect you.
They just kept on doing it, and it was getting worse and worse. You know, you wear scabby clothes and stuff. And there was one point I ended up telling my mum, and I begged her not to tell anyone because I thought it would make it much worse. And there was one point when I said to her that I wanted to kill myself because I didn't want to go to school. Everything seems to closing in around you. And then you see them and you're just oh. So you gotta keep walking, just ignore them. And they just shout stuff at you. And you just have to think. I thought to myself, just ignore them and just keep on walking. And you go home and they just come at you. They seem to be hiding behind a little bit. It sounds stupid, but just hiding. And then they come at you with your hoods and they're all dark. And then, like, for me, like, everything just went blurry and swivelling round. And, like, my heart was, like, thumping. I didn't know what to do. And then they just, like, start hitting you and doing all this stuff. And you just tell them to get off. And no one really pays much attention. They're all kind of like, oh, whatever. Everything kind of collapses if you see it. It's really weird. It's like everything, yeah, everything kind of like swirls round. And so in the end, I just like punch them and run off. And then you get home and all you want to do is just like curl up in a ball and never wake up. You feel like all frightened and shaky. And you don't know what to do. It's just like, because there's so many of them and there's one of you, and it's like, ugh.
As soon as somebody tells you that somebody else is being bullied, or if you go and tell somebody you're being bullied, that they should help you straight away, if they don't already. I mean, I had a lot of help, and it was dealt straight away with me. But I know in some cases it's not. And I think it should be dealt straight away, because otherwise it just gets worse and worse.
When you get bullied, you stay very silent. You don't know where to go, you don't know where to go. You're really scared.
Like, it seems that it will be bad, like worse, if you like tell someone, but it does get worse before it gets better. But it does get better.
Bullies are very scared people because they haven't got nothing else to do. They like to be bullies. They like the power. They like having people watch them.
Or they're jealous, or they're just bored and need someone else to pick on.
Admittedly, one of my mates was a bully. He's not now because all of his mates just ditched him. It was like a plan. We needed to make him feel not looked at, so we told everybody at the school not to look at him, and everyone just ignore him, and it worked. He actually went up to me and my mates, and we thought he was going to punch us, but he came up and said thank you to us.
Oh. 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 Son. Oh.
I've actually been a victim myself. I feel very scared of what to do. Each individual gets very scared of where to go and what to do. But what they can do, they can stand up and tell somebody that they're being bullied. By not speaking out, it can't be dealt with. It carry on and carry on. That's why if you speak out properly and say, look, I'm being picked on, can I have some help? They would help you.
And I think bullying has to stop.